Hey guys, before we start, please make sure to stay until the end. We're going to talk about common mistakes people make that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Super quick, very helpful video for any of you having a problem where you have battery drain when you do not drive your GMC Terrain, or you have it parked for 2-3 days, the battery dies, you wonder what causes that on GMC Terrain from year 2010 to 2017. Stay with us, we'll explain about that, guys. But it could be quite simple fix. Do not waste any money on parts, tools, diagnostics until you watch that video. By the way, if you need to buy after that any replacement parts and tools, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out. So let's start on it now. Before we guys start, let us tell you quick a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos showing you how to fix engines, transmissions, engine codes, fuses, relays. And by the way guys, on that generation GMC Terrain, we're going to have more than 150 videos alone for fuses, relays, why things don't work, how to fix them. Check it out, why we make those things to save you money, guys. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, you need to find a fuse for a fuel pump. You just come to the channel, watch the video for a minute or two, replace it, you're back on the road. And on our YouTube channels we have more than 19,000 free repair videos, guys, that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. Battery drain can be caused by multiple things, guys, and some of the most common things that we see at the garage are usually radio, infotainment systems, guys, okay, light that stays on, such as ones in glove box, systems that don't go to sleep, modules, control modules, but most of the times that will be the radio infotainment system. If you have battery drain, always touch when you get inside the vehicle after not being driven for a few hours. Make sure it's parked inside garage or something where it's cool, and touch the screen and around the radio. If it feels warm, it's very likely that that causes the drain. But it could be something else that most people don't check, and they spend thousands of dollars in repairs. Come, we will show you what we see here at the garage, something that most people never suspect. Now, first we need to check one fuse. Quick advice, 9 out of 10 owners do not know about all the hidden fuse boxes in that GMC Terrain. That's why I made a special video on our YouTube channel that's called GMC Terrain Fuse Box Location and Diagram video that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. Go ahead, guys, and open the hood. Facing the engine here on the right side now, that's the driver's side, you have the brake fluid reservoir. Next to it is the main engine fuse box. You have a kind of like a tap here, a tap there. Release them, leave the cover up, and guys, underneath is the main engine fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is, guys, very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the JK's fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume, guys, that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen, guys, at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well, guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So guys, here we need to check one fuse for the BCM, that's the body monitor sensor that controls the charging system as well. We're talking about fuse number 28 right here. But you see that device, that is your alternator. The alternator charges your battery. It's driven by the serpentine belt. When you turn when the belt turns, the crankshaft spins, the engine runs, it turns the alternator, it charges your battery. Now, if you had a battery drain, you start it and then it charges your battery, you never suspect, okay, it's an alternator. But on the back side of your alternator, guys, you have 6 things that are known as diodes. You see these little devices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What they do, they convert the electricity from the alternator from AC to DC, from alternating to direct current. Now, they're one-directional diodes, so it doesn't allow electricity to flow back in the alternator, it just goes one way. But you see that one right here, that's the positive wire going to the car battery, that charges the battery. Well, if you have a bad diode, you turn the car off, when the car is running, the other 5 diodes and this even diode will be charging the battery. But when you turn the car off, immediately that current from the battery will be sucked back in the alternator. And guys, it's done. At that point, okay, it starts killing your battery. That's why when it's sparked, it kills your battery because of a bad alternator diode. If you want to see how to test alternator diode, guys, we'll have videos on the channel that will teach you how to do that step by step. Always test them before you start replacing modules, computers that can cost you a lot of money, guys. So guys, this generation GMC Terrain, it has all kinds of different kinds of fuses and relays, especially if you go in the engine compartment fuse box, you can see. Now, those could be sometimes hard to find. We'll recommend to always keep some spares in the glove box for peace of mind, because if you're in the middle of nowhere, guys, okay, and you need to find a replacement fuse for the fuel pump, you don't have one, you may be stuck there. So get some. We'll share the information in the description of the video below where you can get them from. Check it out, and that's where we get most of our tools and supplies from. Hopefully the video will be helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you for watching. See you next time.